We're up against a Hecarim, Talon, Gnar, Tristana, Thresh. So a lot of people here would probably be like, oh, red's the right option. No, blue is always the right option. Yes, why? Because red is just generally weak. If there's a game where you should be playing red, you probably shouldn't be playing Kayn. I had to break it to you. I play Ross about once or twice a month, honest to God. And they got first blood. Alright. That's why I don't AFK level 1, by the way. This is a high diamond game. You know, I'm a challenger gem playing high diamond just because they keep banning Kayn on my main. Like 3 games in a row, they ban him every game. I won my games though, you know, that's cool. Either way, so you guys are probably wondering, why do I go blue? Why do I go these runes? Why do I go this build? What path am I gonna do? You know, you got a lot of questions. I have a lot of answers. So first things first, we're taking these runes probably because we're gonna be doing more of a sustained burst build. I know it sounds weird. Sustained burst? What the fuck is that?
Everyone sub to KARASMAI disgusting Kayn 1.
Oh, Jinx,
baby
thanks so much for that resub. 42 months. My God, a long supporter. I love you, bud. Alright, so a sustained burst build means I'm going to be bursting multiple times, not just one. So I'm actually going to be going tier. Yeah, I don't typically go tier. I know a lot of people are like, what? Tier? Well, yeah. Mana Immune is an item that's good if you're going to go for multiple combos. And if you're going to go for multiple combos, I think Ravenous Hunter works out amazingly well. The thing I don't like about tier is that your early resets, you're not too strong. But the thing is, if you look at my laners have a lot of damage and a lot of CC. So this means that they can actually put more into the gank. Now, if my laners don't have much CC, let's say I had a Janna, Caitlyn bot lane, something a little strong with poke but no CC, then I need to rush pure damage straight to Dirk. So this game I'm going to rush a tier because obviously I could play for a little bit more of the safe mid to late team fights. Blue Kayn carry. We do a full clear. Every game you should do a full clear and low reload. It's not likely under Master Tier you're going to get cheese. I do have some more paths. I'm probably going to upload this on my main channel of what I do in Challenger, my clears in Challenger, just in case you want to try those out and see if you like them. And but for this we are just going to do a typical full clear. If you guys can get this time down, it's going to be amazing for you. See, I can actually full clear with the smite and a pot up, and I usually have a couple seconds to spare before the scuttle spawns. So just practice this, get it down, make sure you can do it properly, and everything you want and need be given to you. Pretty bad start, 0-2. It's never nice to have your laners all die before the game starts, but I mean, you know, I like to cut this out a little bit, get them both in the wall. That way I can get more autos off, Q instantly like that. Auto this one more time. Okay, Hecarim should be up there, so this is what it looks like if you do this clear. 308 with smite and pot up, so I can use my pot right now, save me some HP. Top got a kill, nice. Now we're gonna do this. Keep an eye on bot. Bot is shoving. This is past the gank line. There's 2 gank lines. This is the free gank line. But they do have Tristana Thresh, which is one of the best bot lanes to get out of a sticky situation. Normally I don't smite this camp. I save my smite, but we're actually going to look for the gank right now. So they back off entirely. If they're past this line, I could look for a gank if they don't have a good escape. If they're past this line, it's usually a free gank. But I do the scuttle so I don't fall behind CS. I'm in a matchup where Hecarim prioritizes AFK farming and I prioritize AFK farming. So, you know, we're both doing a little bit of this and that. Mid, just farming, that's cool. The wave's getting shoved in. Top, pushed in. I can maybe look for a top play. It's gonna bounce back. So this means that Teemo's lane is gonna push forward after I'm done with a couple camps. So our time to gank is very limited, but he's about to turn mega. So I don't really want to look for this top play. It's easier to gank him in that state, but it's also easier for him to turn the gank around and get a kill out of it. And we don't really have enough damage. Teemo doesn't have the HP. I have a little bit of damage. And by the way, if you're wondering when am I going to get my tier, I'm going to get it on my second reset. You don't need to rush it. Because the thing is, I'm not rushing Mana Immune, I'm rushing tier. Huge difference. Huge difference. Tier is important. Mana Immune, you can hold off on it for a little bit. There's so many good damage items. Okay. Watch out. Echo's probably going to be there soon. He should be around this area. It's going to ping. He's either on one of the mid lane camps right now, which would be Raptors or Wolves. These camps are the ones that are likely to gank mid lane. Krugs and Gromp are the ones likely to gank top or bot. So if he was on Krugs, I'd ping bot lane. If he was on Gromp, I'd ping top lane, but I know he's on one of those. Just because of his pathing timer. I could tell without seeing him. He did what I did, but opposite, so.
Thinks he's good.
Oh, Plinterbolts, thanks so much for the reset. We're about 1 camp away from level 6 here. They're looking to overextend. See, they're not too pushed up, so I had to path a little bit smarter. I had to get behind them. You always want to come from behind. It's always nice to come from in front, but behind is way better. She used a W. I believe she got a reset there, so. Turn. Just walk this way. Get level 6 there. Oh, he has Ignite. Cyrus didn't have anything for me. He's Ignite, otherwise I could have killed him. Alright. Ekram has tier 2 boots, you gotta kill and assist. See, the thing is that you don't want to track your progress until different states. See, this is why I typically don't like to get tier, because let's say I had Ionian boots here, amazing, just an amazing reset. But sadly, I get tier, but you know, it does scale later. It does scale better for the mid to late, which is what I pretty much want for the team fights, you know. Just gonna farm our camps. Now, what I want to tell you guys this: if you want to solo carry games with Kayn, which obviously you do, you want to climb elo, very important. If you want to solo carry games, the number one thing you guys got to do is you have to know how to play safe for your first form and know how to 1v9 on your second form. A lot of people, they play a little bit too aggressive their first form, and they play a little too crazy their second form. Blue Kayn, you have to be calculated. You have to be very smart. Every play you take is like adding a point. Every play you make a mistake, you subtract a point. So yeah, usually I have about 10 to 1 odds in a typical carry game. Like I'll have 10 good plays to 1 bad play, which is very good odds. In Challenger, I'll have like 5 to 1 if I'm carrying the game. Obviously, if I'm losing, I'll have a lot more mistakes. And you know, you can always rewatch those and see exactly what you could have done better. That'll help. But your first form, you always have to play safe. You always have to play towards not exactly the enemies, like the palm of the enemy's hand, but you have to play towards the enemy team comp in the palm of their hand. So this means, you know, early objectives are nice, but do they help you get XP and CS? No. So this is why I typically say hold off on the objectives early on. Unless you don't have any camps to farm or anywhere to gank, hold off, because there's going to be more important things. Okay. So, typically what I like to do, Prowlers are just the best build. If you go Duskblade, I'm sorry, you're just doing it wrong. And, you know, I'm not going to debate you with it. If you don't want to take my build, don't do it. If you want to take my build, go for it. I'm pretty sure you'll see great results. Just practice it. If you're not good with it, practice it. I don't care. Don't tell me you like this one better, because... you know, whatever. I'm telling you what the best build is. So if you don't like it, practice it. Get good with it. Alright? Don't make excuses. People that make excuses don't go far in this game. Alright, now we're going to look for the Thresh. Look for the Thresh here. Hate the Tristana. Get an auto. Get the R. Make sure we don't get hit by that box. And form is a little bit off. I can tell. Yeah, because it's only 8.5 minutes, or 8 minutes 50 seconds. So you don't really get a lot of orbs until that 10-minute mark. That 10-minute mark, orbs start coming in hot, maybe. And it's great. So next time we gank, it's probably going to be around 10 minutes. Like I said, you got to play very smart, very slow. So a lot of people, they would be like, oh man, dude, we just made a play. Oh god, I got to get my form. I got to go mid right now. Oh, take a second, take a breather. Be smart, use your brain. Calculate the percentage of the play working. Ekram just went mid. He'll probably go mid again. Talon has such an easy escape. Silas is low, no mana, and I have no ult. Play off myself, not my team. Now, if my team's doing great, sometimes I'll play off them. Yeah, I'll play off them. If my team's a good team, I'll play off them. But you always play in your own head if you want to carry. If you want to be a solo carry, make the calls, make the plays. You're the carry, not your team. And if you want to know the simplest way to play Kayn, I made it very simple for you guys. It's called FFO. Farm, form, objective. That's your priority order. You always want to prioritize your farm, and then form, and then objectives. Because you want to make sure you can farm as many camps as you can in, you know, a certain order, a certain line, you would say. So it's kind of like ganking lines. So look, I saved my bot camps. I didn't notice I didn't stay on the map. I farmed all my topside camps, reset, so Hekram couldn't do it. Now I'm farming my bot side camps, so I can look for a bot play. You always want to keep your camps up for where you want to go. Okay? If you know where you're gonna go, you can path very smart for it. Because you always want to clear the camps on the opposite side of the map. Because let's say I make a play bot side, it lasts a little long, you know, maybe there's a long fight. What if Hecarim takes my top side? Then I get punished for a good play. And I don't like to get punished. I don't think anyone likes to get punished. I mean, if you do, you know, I'm not going to judge you. Some people are into that. But you know, the thing is that in this situation, I'm at the advantage. If I know what I'm doing, I'm always at the advantage. Which is amazing. I like that. I like that feeling. It's a great feeling. It's not AP Twitch, I could tell you, by the way. She stepped up, and I just took advantage of it. And Thresh hooked, so I get a kill. Great. We're going to wait for our Prowlers here. Not going to reset right now. Going to help them shove. Going to do a little bit of taxing here. You know, take that. A little bit of that. A little bit of this. You know, not too much, you know. I mean, I could have sold my pots, but, you know. I'd rather buy a control ward. Because at this point of the game, am I relying on my team to carry me? No. I'm relying on me to carry me. And now this is for all my real Kayn mains in the chat. All the real ones. Upgrade format I found. Why? I'm going to teach you. So you could be a part of the real Kayn main squad. Don't build Dusk and you're a part of the real Kayn main squad. Reason why is because you get home guards. Notice this. So let's say Hecarim was at the dragon and I run at him at full speed with home guards. It'd be cracked, wouldn't it? So you always just want to have this. There's been so many times where I run out of the jungle full speed and it just has benefited me in so many ways. So they actually saw me on the ward. So the last thing I want to do right now, and they have a ward on me right now. Last thing I want to do right now is dive bot because if they know that I'm coming, it's not going to be a good situation. So just take the dragon. What did I tell you, boys? Farm, form, objectives. So we got the farm, we got the form, and now objectives, right? Let's go defend our top side. Remember I said the bot play was going to go long? Notice how Hecarim couldn't invade my top side because it wasn't spawned yet. Ah, smart, right? Now you're getting it. Now you're getting it. Once you get the hang of the game, it's very fun to play. Well, it's very fun to play. Because you have so much control of the game. Jungle has so much control. I've played a lot of roles. I played every role. The challenger playing top, support, and jungle. Never mid, never AD carry, but I got diamond. This is a while back, of course, you know, season 6, 7. But I always have thought, no matter what, jungle has the most control. Not always the best role in the game. Huge difference, but the most control. Which is what I like. I like to be in control. Alright. So we're going to look for a top play. Nar just died. Hecarim should be farming his bot side right now because his top side should be gone. Oh, Alan is on the prowl looking for the Teemo here. And we're going to ult him. Boom. Ow. Bait him a little bit. And boom. Yeah, I knew Teemo would come back. Thank you, Teemo. Ah, I can't even type. Full heart. Filled my heart. Okay, so you guys are probably wondering what build do I go now? What build do you go? Well, look at their team. What do I need? I typically like to go 2 lethality, 2 legendary, 1 mythic. Or 1 mythic, 2 legendary lethality items. But I'm actually going to go 1 mythic, 1 legendary, and then a armor pen item. You guys are probably wondering why. Well, Hecarim is the main threat. Think of yourself as a bounty hunter, right? You look at who their #1 threat is, and you take them out. The #1 threat, can I one-shot Tristana no matter what I build? Yes. I can build a goddamn Gale Force, not one-shot her. Can I one-shot, you know, Talon no matter what I build? Yeah, easy. But now Hecarim, he's a bit of a threat for me. So, as a bounty hunter, we have to know how to take this person out. We have to know what is the best way to do it. What is the most efficient way of doing it. Alright, now the smartest thing we could do here is just back off. Play it slow. Let our team do it. Just add pressure. Let's add pressure. Push on that nerve. They can't feel anything. So, you guys are probably wondering what legendary item. I always, I think this is the best way to go because of the amount of lethality. I'll always rush a Yumu's or Serpent. Serpents is good if they have a lot of shields. I'll usually calculate 2 or more shields. They have 1 Thresh W. So we're not going to go Serpents, we go Yumu's. I always like to go a lethality item with a pickaxe first, and then after that, maybe I'd go Edge of Night, you know, maybe I go Umbral, maybe I go, no, there's so many options. I want to say Collector. I don't like Collector. But usually, typically, I like to go a pickaxe lethality item. It's great for snowballing because it gives you the most lethality, typically. So we're going to go Yumu's this game, and then we're going to get an armor pen item. A lot of people like to get Strelges. I actually disagree. I think Lord Dominic's is better. Gives you crit, which is kind of irrelevant, let's be honest. But what it does also give you, it gives you 35% armor pen as opposed to 30, and it's cheaper. I think the main thing is it's cheaper. You know, 5%. You know, I wipe my ass with 5%. Whatever. Nice. Just the ability to hold on to your ult is very important because remember, every CD is very crucial to you. Every CD is very crucial because that is your limitations. The limitations is your CDs. A lot of people don't realize that. The limitations is your CDs. I'll say it again so you guys remember this. You know, if you repeat yourself, you're more likely to remember shit. Remember that. Now, notice I did tax mid there. Why? Because I'm an asshole. Yeah. Sorry, I had to find out this way. Now, we're going to look for Talon. And we actually find Hecarim, which is resetting. So Hecarim resetted. Pressure's mid. Now, the best thing I could do, I want to apply pressure on the map. The best thing we could do is open up that mid tower. Ooh. Oh, they actually played that really well. They played that really well. Oh my goodness. What do you respect to people like that? Huh, it's not every day you see me get outplayed now, is it? I like it though. Makes the game more exciting. Alright, poke that guy. The thing I love about tier is it keeps you in a fight longer without requiring blue buff. I mean, let's be honest, I usually take blue buff no matter what. Oh. I prowlers him in the wall. Notice he was up in the air and I just prowlers him. But what that does is it means that my damage is higher. I got the prowlers proc off. Okay, so it looks like they're going in here. Like I said, I'm going to play this slow, no ult. My limitations are a little bit delayed. And dodge. Kill that guy, go in. Look a little longer here. They're low, no mana. No point in going too aggressive. Applying pressure on the map so we can get the objective. This would mean shoving top. Don't miss a single CS. Haha. And this is also punishment. So we invade him. So we apply pressure and then we punish. Gonna shove one more. Okay, just in case he tried to step up to me. He dies if he does. Now we can look for the objective. See, I noticed my team was there, so I knew I had a little bit of time to stick around. Alright. We have the U moves. This is just insanely snowball. I'm coming a little bit late to the situation here, so Godspeed. You guys are probably wondering what am I getting after LDR. I'm going to get mana immune. Then I'll get mana immune. I could use it. No point. I know he's going to go to the Twitch here. 3, 2, 1. Yep. You should do that. Let's watch for Hecarim. Gonna watch a little bit more here. Okay, we're good. I should. Nice. Looking like a good game. We're gonna have a lot of damage, so the Hecarim won't be as strong to us anymore. We're gonna get Last Whisper here, and we are going to pop off. My ability haste? Good question. It's only 50 right now. I'm gonna get a lot more soon, so don't worry. I farm all our camps. This is just a good time to farm. You always want to make time for farming. Farming is always important. Click on him, see if he had bread. I don't believe he did he? I clicked on his icon really fast. I didn't see it, so figured he didn't. Maybe we can get Last Whisper number 1. You know, the component. Objective control is also very important. I don't like to get out objective. As you can see, their Jung is an engaged Jung who doesn't have a death. Plays very passive. Only waits for a sure play, which is not good. Engaged jungler should always be making plays no matter what. Oh! Ah, you think you're some type of hero, aren't you? That was a good hook. I like it. I like it when they do that. It's good. Okay. Ah, I almost got her. You could probably onto a minion, so that's what I was doing. Hecarim's gonna come from base and try and charge into my ass, so I am outie 5 dowdy. I actually don't know how much. It's 2,900, so okay, so I actually have enough for LDR, which is huge. Generating some mana here. LDR, I believe. Yep. I do remember the cost of it now. Oh, play this one slow. Look for the poke. Okay, nice. We could turn that around. Let's see, so what else do I need? As a bounty hunter, what else do I need? Well, let's punish this guy a little bit more. Good stuff. Pressure and punish. Smite this so I can just get my mana back immediately. No, no, no. Let him clear the wards. I'm not a goddamn support. Perfect. I actually have more lethality now. Oh, wait. Should I get mana immune? Nah, I like the idea of more damage. I think we're going to end the game before I get mana immune. I think we're going to end the game before we get mana immune. And personally, I think if we go... I don't need Edgenites. Edgenite's not needed this game. I can crack them. I think we're going to go... What do I feel like? Maybe Umbral. I think. Maybe go Edgenite. I mean, Edgenite's always a good item. Serpents would be okay, I guess, because they got the locket. Ooh, wow. Huh. 1200 damage. Jesus. Jesus. Fighting without me, it's not a good choice. I entered though, so it's not their fault. I think Teemo and Silas can carry this though. They play it slow, play off the Teemo. Believe it or not, Teemo win con here. Teemo's got the sustain build to win this. Was there someone in the bush? No. Oh, they actually turned that. Nice. Really good. I think I can rely on my team. When you get higher elo, sometimes when you make a mistake, you can rely on your team. It's good to know. I know a lot of people would disagree with the Elixir of Wrath here because, you know, they'd rather get items, but the Elixir of Wrath helps solidifies that we get the Baron, and the Baron will pretty much pay for the Wrath. Pays for itself. Did I ever go a crit build? I have. Yeah, I think it's fun. It's not amazing, but it's fun. Definitely fun. Collector, LDR, Gale Force. Definitely a fun build. I'll just give you that much. Infinity Edge as well is a nice item. Yeah, Teemo does this pretty well. This poison and all that? Yeah. This is good. That's good. Alright. Nice. I didn't level up my ult. I leveled up my E. Oh god. Used to leveling up my E. Ooh. Let's go. We didn't really need her anyway. I had a flash out of that. Talon one-shots me unironically. I probably will get Edge Knight now since he one-shots me. If I die again, it's just game over. That's how like easy it is to beat a blue Kayn. No bullshit. You farm all my camps. I want Edge. This is Smurf. Yeah, I'm playing in Diamond 1 right now, so I'm kind of in low elo. What's Edge? Did a bit of a 4v5 at the end here. Okay, we're level 16, that's good. 17, sorry. Drop 2 waves and we should have it. Oh no, I forgot it's 1800. Alright. So now we get Manamune. Like I said, you don't really need to rush Manamune. The damage of the item isn't as like crazy as the other items, honestly. I like Tear though. Tear! Pretty good for these type of games because it helps me stay in the fight longer. It's a good high burst build. So the number one thing about winning a 4v5 like this Be able to make a pick. Okay, so we got a pick. Now we just play it slow. Just look for poke. Since we used our ult to get a free kill, we definitely look to force. Is the thing that's important. Okay, make sure no one's there. For this guy right now. Poke that guy. They just look for poke since I don't have my ult actually engaged. The poke. Oh, Silas. Okay, pop off, my boy. Oh, that's beautiful, Silas. You're doing great. Oh, that's amazing. Nice. Glad my team can come through. Usually when you make enough good plays, your team will just carry you at the end. Great. Sometimes you have to go in with a big play, but you know, I didn't have my flash since I had to use it not to int. Okay, well that's the informative game in game. I hope you boys enjoyed.